Hey, Donovan here. In this video, I'm going to show you what separates the best performing martial arts schools that absolutely kill it, get loads and loads of leads that actually come through the door, etc., 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 and the martial arts schools that try and run some Facebook ads, nothing happens, they don't get any results. And I'm going to show you a live example so you can actually see this like in real time. Now, one of the clients that I shout about a lot is Darren. Now Darren was at um 31 members when I first met him. 31 members. He'd been stuck there for like 18 months. Now, I'm not going to shout about the amazing results we did for Darren or anything like that. That's not what this content's for. This content is to genuinely help you. I promise you, you're going to be able to take something from this video. And by the end of this video, you're going to be able to be like, right, that is not what I'm doing. I'm not doing that good enough. I'm going to go and try it. I'm going to give it a go. And I guarantee you, you're going to get a lot more leads because of it. So the only reason I'm sharing this is for that reason. Now, look, Darren, he was at 31 members. Tried advertising, tried different things, couldn't grow his club, didn't know why. He went from 31 members to 180 members across like the last 7 months. And a lot of people say to me, and we actually had 1 month off. A lot of people say to me, why was Darren able to grow as fast as he did? And of course, the systems, the things that we put on the back end, Darren's an absolute killer in terms of when people come through the door, he signs them up. But most importantly, we had to get leads, didn't we? Because if we didn't get interested people from Facebook, it doesn't matter because he's got no one to sign up. There's no one coming through the door. There's no one to put in the system. So we have to get leads. That has to happen. Now, for Darren, we managed to get him a lot of leads. I think overall he spent, just so I can be completely transparent, he spent about £3,000 across like the 6 or so months that we were actually running the ads. He spent £3,000 ish, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And he took on 150 members, and each of those members pay about £70 per month. So his business grew by about £10,000 in monthly recurring revenue. So he now brings in about another £10,000 a month, but spent like 3 or 4 grand on Facebook ads. So let's imagine that those members stay with him for just 6 months. That's about 60k. That's been really conservative. And he spent about, let's say, £4,000 being really shooting over the top. Okay, so he gets 56 grand profit. Not bad. And then obviously a load of those members would even stay beyond those 6 months. Point is, we printed money for Darren. Darren robbed me. And I want to share what we did with Darren and what we do with all of our clients and why I think it just works so well. So when we first started working with Darren, we were running different ads and we were getting a bit irritated because we could tell that the ads that we were launching, just they weren't getting leads. Like this ad here, £58 a lead, £26 a lead, £24 a lead, £23 a lead, £21 a lead, £21 a lead. My point is, the ads that we were running, a load of them just weren't getting the leads that we needed them to get. But then we kept trying new ads, kept trying new images, kept trying new videos. We tested. And then eventually, if you take a little look with me, we found ads that were getting leads for £3.50 a lead, £3.60 a lead, £4.55 a lead, and we found a bunch of winners. But the only reason why we found those winners is because we continued trying. We continued trying new creatives. We continued trying new images. We continued trying new ad copies. We tried lots of different things. Now, I'm going to really quickly share with you the best performing ad because obviously it'll probably help you. And that's why I create these videos, to genuinely help people. So I'll share with you the best performing ad so you can literally go ahead and steal it. Let me go and have a look. Okay, here's the best performing ad. Cool. We'll click on that. Now, before I actually share with you what this ad is, I just want to say really, really quickly, like, my aim is genuinely to help martial arts school owners. Okay. My goal is to help martial arts school owners all across the UK and even beyond grow their martial arts schools completely for free. Like, that is why I create this content. Yes, we've got clients who pay us money. Yes, I've got people who use this content. Regardless of who you are, genuinely appreciate you taking the time to watch this. But I just want to say, if you know any martial arts school owners who you think are struggling right now, they're trying to grow their classes, their marketing, their advertising, but everything they do just does not work, please send this video to them, because videos like this will help them see what's possible. And then they'll go and try advertising in the way that I show them. And then they'll be able to grow their clubs, or maybe they'll even come and work with us. Regardless, like, they are going to be able to go and do something that's going to have a positive effect on their martial arts school. I don't like that there's martial arts school owners all around the country suffering in silence, feeling like they're at a point where they just can't grow, they're not making enough money, but they're trying to do what they love. I make this content for them. So if you know anyone who is struggling, please send it to them because it's going to really, really help them. Anyway, back to it. The best performing Facebook ad that we found for Darren was literally this. It probably isn't, but it's literally Darren standing in front of the logo at his gym and he's just saying, "Hey everyone, it's Darren here. Just wanted to jump on here, tell you about our classes. Our classes help children with X, Y, and Z. We'd love to do blah, blah, blah. If you come on down, we're going to give you a free class." Like, that is literally it. And we tried so much other content, so many different ads. We even tried a few AI images of Darren to see if they perform, but nothing performed better than this video. That was the best performer. That's what we ran with. So if you want to try something like that, be my guest, feel free to steal it. But my point is, and the reason why I'm making this video, my point is, the best clubs, the clubs that go on and get loads of leads from Facebook that they're able to then follow up with and get booked in for classes, are the clubs that are relentlessly trying more ad creatives, trying more ads and trying more ads. And you probably have a few videos or a few images that you just switch on and then switch back off. That's not how you get the best results. That is not how you get the best results. You have to try different things. And if those things don't work, try more. If those don't work, try more. If you feel like you're not going to do that, like, work with a marketer who's going to do it for you, or work with a marketer who's going to say, like, "I'm going to be on your back." We have services where we do that. "I'm going to be on your back and I'm going to make sure that you're actually doing it and I'm going to hold you accountable." And then just by being held accountable, you will then go create more content, create more ads, create more images, create more ad copies. It's going to bring down your cost per lead massively. And then it means that you're going to get more leads that you can follow up with and actually get booked in. I'm going to end the video in a moment, but this is why we do this. Like, if you're running ads like Darren was, like we were with Darren, and getting leads for like £20, like, for every £300 that you spend, you're going to get 15 leads. Okay, 15 people that you can follow up with, 15 people that you can try and get booked in. Because we worked hard to bring that cost per lead down, we managed to get the cost per lead down to £3.70. So how many leads can we get for the same price? Well, we can get 81 leads for the same price. So then we're going to put those 81 leads into our system. Our system's going to chase them down. And then we're going to get more bookings because we've just dramatically brought that cost per lead down. The clubs that have the lowest cost per lead, this is what they are doing. They are trying more ads than you are. It really is that simple. Now, that's everything for this video. As I said, appreciate you spending the time watching this video. I hope you've been able to take some things from this that you can go and implement. Try more ads. That's the point. But other than that, I hope you have an amazing day. As I said, I make this content specifically for martial arts school owners. So if you like or appreciate this content and you think it is helpful, drop a comment below, drop a like. It really does go, far for me because it lets me know that this content is actually helping people, and then it pushes me to make more. If you know anyone specifically who you think this would help, send it to them. I'm sure they would appreciate it. Other than that, have an absolutely amazing day.